Oh, excuse me.
Oh my god.
So, fun fact, kids, before this episode started, Luke ripped a big brap.
And I did, and it's still in the room.
Yeah.
SpongeBob's round twin brother in that cutscene with him.
Would you like to enter SpongeBob's dream? Well, let me ask you this question.
Mm-hmm.
Where is the final boss on this stage?
Flying Dutchman's graveyard.
Okay. Is it the Flying Dutchman I get to fight?
Yeah.
Actually?
Yeah.
Pog!
SpongeBob.
Oh.
Go to sleep, you little shit.
Hey,
He
SpongeBob.
sleeps standing.
Hey, you. You're finally awake.
Fuck!
Doesn't smell like
and just
drugs.
that one shot of him still being awake.
What mischief can be found in
This actually looks like a... Alright, Evan, I have a serious question.
What?
Can I play this stage?
Dream bubbles.
See, you know,
I'm
Dream
surrounded
Bubbles.
by
Homestar?
dream bubbles.
Oh, no.
That is a big plot thing in all of
what are you
Homestar.
doing here?
I will say though, seeing all this
So
stuff
I'm
in this,
dreaming.
you know what it makes me
Well,
think
then
of?
first thing
What?
I'm gonna do is dream myself up a mouse.
Oh, yeah.
The sunshine
Scary.
levels.
It
Yeah.
makes me look more rugged, doesn't it? More tasks?
Yeah, why don't we have
Well,
elegant
I could
Gary
use
in
more
this?
golden
Oh,
spatulas.
God, yeah.
Where should I start?
SpongeBob.
Oh, fuck yeah!
This looks so nice. This is actually a really pretty looking area.
Oh, yeah.
That's just the area I will admit I was thinking the most
Gary,
forward
I'll be
to, besides
careful.
Rock Bottom.
Okay. Real quickly,
Yes.
we have
SpongeBob, division control. The launch is
What
a
the
go.
fuck?
Cruise Bubble.
Did we unlock that from,
Beating Robot Patrick and shitting her pants.
we should?
Remember when SpongeBob was like, I have fudge in my pants?
Oh, yeah.
Also, this is like my favorite area song in the game.
This one is?
Yeah.
Man,
What
if this ain't some Super Mario Sunshine Yoshi stage bullshit, if
This
I've
makes me
ever...
want to play SpongeBob SquarePants Obstacle Odyssey. Anybody remember that?
Yes!
What was... I do kind of remember that. Explain to me what that was one more
It
time.
was like way back in the day, back when, you know...
Flash games were good.
Yeah, cartoon websites had all these fun-ass games and all that.
Yeah.
Obstacle Odyssey was a, like,
Gem.
SpongeBob platformer type game.
Love opening
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and it was like, you had like a bunch of levels just going around playing as a SpongeBob, and it's honestly, I would love to.
Wait,
try to-
Obstacle Odyssey.
Yeah,
so that was like a downloadable game, right?
Yes.
And it was so like SpongeBob in a ball. Does that sound about right?
No, it wasn't like these big Super Monkey Ball looking floating levels and all that kind of stuff. SpongeBob wasn't in a ball.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember like always.
I'll have to look it up. I think I vaguely remember that.
Yeah, I hope it's still available somewhere online.
I mean, you probably.
With all the preservation and stuff.
I was gonna say, dude, there's no way it's not.
Yeehaw!
Into Sandy's house. That's
Damn,
a-
Sandy renovated.
Holy shit, that
Yeah,
looks
there
so
was just a
fun.
point where I always remember like, oh yeah, Obstacle Odyssey and what was it, Cartoon Orbit on Cartoon Network and all that.
Yeah.
Do you remember so Cartoon Network had a game for Boomerang. Do you remember when Boomerang was a thing?
Yeah.
They had
It still is.
sorry. They had a game where you played as the Powerpuff Girls.
I'll get that spatula faster than a Texas
Think
jackrabbit.
Ed, and Eddie, Johnny Bravo, and like one other, and you're on like an island resort doing like missions.
Oh, I know exactly what you were talking about. Was just
I
thinking about
don't
this
remember what the exact name of that game is, but I spent countless.
Yes, I know exactly what you're talking about. I was actually going to play that a few days ago, but I just didn't for some reason.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's still on Cartoon Network, because I did some digging a few days back. I went onto the Cartoon Network website. First off, Nick.com is very sad now.
Yes.
Dude, yes it is.
There ain't shit on it. It's
The only one that kind of is like relatively fun to get on now is like Cartoon Network.
Yeah, I went on there, and they still got like Foster's, Ed, and Eddie, and
What? There was a Foster game, dude, where you had to manage the entire
the
fucking
Big Fat
house.
Mouse
Yeah.
Party?
Yes,
Shit.
that shit was awesome.
There was a Kids Next Door one where you could, like, it kind of felt like a full game.
Oh my gosh, I think I
Is it the one where you actually play as each individual kid and you have to like go through that entire like base of operations.
That and like you could make your own kit, I think.
Okay, that one was something completely different. The platformer is what we're talking about, where you like play as each
Hello,
one have
Plankton.
their specific enemy that you gotta go against.
Right.
Yeah, some of those games, I don't know if that one's still up, but some of those games are still around on CartoonNetwork.com.
Oh yeah.
Which is confusing because those shows have not been on the air in actual years.
Oh yeah.
We're tough like that.
Say this much, the Ben 10 reboot has so
to make this
games.
series
Does that show even air anymore?
Oh, which one?
What show?
The Ben 10 reboot?
Oh, I don't believe so.
God, I
The
don't
bad
know.
one?
I know that the Powerpuff Girls reboot is over.
Yeah, that one just kind of fizzled out.
That one I wasn't really as excited about because I
it
kind of
wasn't
knew it was gonna. I kind of knew it was gonna flop. It was just how hard is it gonna flop?
Well,
Yeah,
there's a
it
golden
wasn't
spatula
nearly as
out there
good. They
for you if you
really
make
put a
it
back
far
burner
enough.
on like all the action and
I'll
stuff,
do it so
which
fast, it'll make
took
your
away
head spin
from
faster
what
than a
the
horny
Powerpuff
toad
Girls
on a
are.
merry-go-round.
Oh, what? Toad on the merry-go-round?
So, hello, it's me, Future Evan, and today I'm going to tell you about the horny toad. So, the horny toad, also known as a horned lizard, are a genus of North American lizards. They are in fact not toads that are horny on main.
Dream normal dreams of world domination.
What is
This
a
is-
horny toad?
This is an educational thing, but apparently it is a type of toad in Texas. In fact, I'll do an educational Evan thing in post-editing, telling you all about the horny toad.
Oh god.
Trust me, it's not when Froppy gets older and she's like, Deku, I'm very horny.
Wait, what? Does that actually happen?
No, I made the
Good.
thing because Toad. See you
You're a fan of Froppy. Don't sit here and lie to me. You would.
Yeah,
She,
She's kinda like-
overrated. I think she's honestly one of the most overrated characters.
that's what I still think about Bakugo. I don't have this visceral hatred for him like I used to, but
Because then you got the time to learn, hey, he's actually growing his character.
although if I did say, I'd be like, hey Bakugo, can I lay the pipe in your mom?
Dude,
Dude,
Tori,
Milfsky Bakugo, let's get it.
Oh yeah,
dude, that's how most people feel about Toriyama. Like people think Toriyama, or is it wait, Bakugo's the one that does like grenade shit, right?
Bakugo's the
Yes,
one that's
he's
always angry.
explosives,
Yeah,
Yes.
He's king
So
explosives.
Toriyama's the one with like the Ice Empire abilities.
That is
Todoroki. Yeah,
I'm
Todoroki.
sitting here thinking, Toriyama, the guy who made Dragon Ball?
yeah. He's,
I
yeah,
keep
Toriyama.
saying I mean to say Todoroki, but I keep saying Toriyama. And I know the name, but I really enjoy Todoroki the most out of everybody in that show. I don't care what anybody says. Y'all can give me shit.
Oh, I like Todoroki.
Todoroki has such great character development throughout the entire series.
I mean, he
It
is
is
just
actually
literally Anime
insane.
Zuko.
Yeah.
Like, in a variety of ways. But that's not a bad thing. There's nothing wrong with taking inspiration from other things.
Speaking of Zuko, Smite just included Avatar: The Last Airbender
heard
in
about
their
that.
newest battle pass,
Yeah, it
where you
looked
can
pretty
unlock Aang and Zuko and Korra, not Katara. Even though I mix those two up all the time.
Well, I mean, they're both dark-skinned waterbenders. So
And
sort of
I'm pretty sure, are they like mother and daughter?
Not at all.
Are you sure?
Yes. Katara trained Korra when she was younger.
Ah, explains a lot.
She's the one that taught both Avatars the waterbending.
Yay.
Aang and Korra.
But the-
They're from, like, the same ethnicity. They're both waterbenders.
yeah.
Yeah, which makes sense. I think Korra, though, is a very interesting character. I haven't watched the show yet, but I've heard fantastic things about
Yeah,
it.
Avatar, The Last Airbender has always been better with, like, its storytelling and characterization. Korra has the better fights.
Korra has better fights. Okay.
Yes. Because, like, some shit really goes down in Legend of Korra.
Well, right now I'm going through Naruto, so
That's not Avatar.
no, it's not.
That's a
As a matter of fact, I'll tell you where I'm at in Naruto right now.
Alright, where you at?
Gara just turned into the monster.
You are not on Shippuden yet.
No, I am not.
I want to get that sock.
I have such a far way to go, bro. It's not even funny.
Well, I mean, are you skipping the film?
No, I want to watch everything. I want to watch everything.
Okay, well, when you're including the filler, this is a significantly longer show, because I swear, in Shippuden, spoiler alert, whether you care or not, there is, like,
Oh, I've been told. It's
there
like
is a
it's like
season
300
or 2 of just filler.
I heard it's just apparently from what I understand it's literally like so the whole series itself is like 700 episodes or something like that, right?
Something like that.
And apparently from what I understand 300 to 400 of those episodes are filler.
Yeah,
It's something like that. It may not be exactly that number, but I hear it's something like
there is
that.
a lot.
Welcome
of
to
filler
Astro World, Texas.
I was gonna say this is very America. This is a lot more than I like.
This is them in elementary, middle school, take the class into the gymnasium, and they
get into the
big observatory. That
speaking of which, that shit was fire when we were in school, bro.
It was always great.
I only went into it one time, but bro, I would kill to go into it again.
Can I just have one of those?
Honestly, bro, like, could you imagine if we owned one of those things?
Oh, hell yeah.
A lot of things
That'd be litty.
Alright, so what was your favorite gym activity that they did that they would want to bring around like once a week?
The little scooter things you sit on and always roll over your fingers with?
Yeah!
Wait, are you talking about when they used to teach you about like cardiovascular health or whatever? Or they try to teach you about cardiovascular health?
This was an elementary school, my dude. I don't know.
So it'd be like, okay, so my gym had, I went to the second best elementary school in the county. So I went to Fullerton. Okay. And Fullerton had this like thing to it where apparently if I understand this correctly, oh my god, Evan.
You almost died.
If I understand this correctly, there is like a what's the word I'm looking for? It's like a, I don't know how to explain it. So, my gym teacher, shout out Mr. Lambert, taught us about this cardiovascular health, and the way that he would do it was those like scooter cart things, right?
Yeah.
So what we did was, he made a blue side and a red side, and was like, all right, so the blue side represents like your arteries and stuff like that, and this is like, you know, blood needs to get to there. Or the red side represents your blood, and it works with your arteries. And it was cool because, like, he would do separate things with, like, those, like, weird things. I cannot speak today. With those weird things, and it actually worked.
Cover your ears.
Are you dead? Alright, I will listen to that, Mr. Krabs. I just took the earbud out.
Ears is right. Or at least it feels good lord.
That's a lot of Squidward. That's a lot of Squidward.
Man's just giving that high quality blowing right now. Look at that face.
Oh, it's blowing the meanest cock you've ever seen.
I love that the little text box actually covered it up.
They're like, hey, this is a children's game. We can't be doing this shit no more.
Mr. Krabs, stop talking if you want to put on your headphones.
Okay. Yeah. Anyways.
The Batman's gone.
Yeah, Batman. Bad boy. Anyways.
Going back to Naruto, so, like, the funny thing is, you got the original series is about them as kids, and then you got the Shippuden series, which is about them, you know, a couple of years later and older. So tell me why all this dank filler takes us back to their children's time.
Because apparently, from what I understand, the anime was actually getting so close to the manga at the time that they had to include all that filler.
Oh yeah, that's how filler works. Like, big examples are like Dragon Ball Z and Full Metal Alchemist, the original series, is that
my man said, let's go for a swim.
Yeah, anime is being made around the same time that the manga is still going on.
Which, I'll be honest, I never understood why a company would do that.
Yeah,
I feel like you would just
really suffer because of it.
Yeah, like, I hear Boruto is good, but, like, I also heard that, like, it doesn't compare to what Naruto had. And on top of that, also apparently, like, is also filler heavy too. And I'm like, dude.
Yeah, we'll get to that in a second, but, like, the majority of the filler in Shippuden is just, oh, hey, we're gonna go back and talk about all this stuff that totally happened when they were kids.
Hey,
okay, but like,
remember the time.
Alright, so, but like, okay, and yeah, that may suck to the average fan, but I'm a sucker for fucking character development.
Oh yeah, and
so these filler episodes that you guys, like, kind of, like, shit on, I am ready for. Like, I cannot wait.
Right. And while a lot of it is pretty neat, based around, like, how the storytelling is done in the original series, there more often than not would be no time for the majority of this to happen.
I believe it.
Yes, but, like, back to the concept of, like, how filler works, it's that a lot of anime is being worked on while the manga is still going on. So when the anime actually catches up to the manga and there isn't enough to make, like, full episodes out of...
Ah! I'm sorry.
It's cool. They just like, okay, well, we'll just come up with some original story while the manga has more chapters to make. So here's Goku and Piccolo getting their driver's licenses.
Okay, but like, I rather. Okay, so like, yeah, that might sound silly, but if you think about it, they're progressing as characters. They are achieving new things in their storyline. That's like if My Hero Academia just decided one day, hey, here are 65 episodes of Deku as he was a kid preparing to become this hero before he even met All Might or anything. Yeah, they kind of pan about it a little bit, but they don't sit there and are like, here's what his normal life was like.
3 episodes long of Bakugo pouring mustard in Deku's eye.
Literally, bro. Literally.
Yeah, so the reason why Boruto suffers so much is that the manga came out, and like maybe a year or a couple of months or so later, they're like, oh hey, Boruto anime is happening. Okay.
Not that I'm against that,
right.
But like,
There's
you
not
just
a whole
don't have
lot to work with.
content. Yeah,
Right.
you just don't have
So,
anything to work with.
The first like handful of episodes, filler. Then they did the movie stuff, and then like we go back into filler again.
I didn't hit the box. I'm so sorry.
How did you not hit the box?
I don't know, but here's what we can do.
Oh yeah.
So anyways,
going back to
but like, so where I'm at in the show, I think I've understood, like, so I personally am a fan of Sasuke. Like, so far that I've seen, I think Sasuke is in my top 3. Shino was up there.
Shino's cool.
Even though Shino literally dies. But at least I believe he dies anyways. They make it seem like he's dead. And I was a fan of Gaara, but I don't think I'm a fan of Gaara anymore. Honestly, I think I'm a sucker for Rock Lee.
Oh, dude, like, honestly, everybody loves Rock Lee. There's no reason not to. Dude's just kind of great.
And, dude, it broke my heart after I watched the Rock Lee and Gaara fight. Because they literally tell you, like, he's been sitting here literally learning to be this great ninja and he just wants to be respected.
Yeah.
And like,
he
dude,
have all the magic.
Dude, for a guy who literally only learned hand-to-hand combat, he's fucking insane.
Yeah, he puts in work.
And then Gaara's just like, hey, fuck your dreams, and literally just practically kills him.
Right, he messes him up for a bit.
And like, dude, it just hurt. Like, it just fucking
right.
hurt.
As somebody who finished the entire Naruto series, going back and thinking about it, like how long that lasted, because that lasts for a bit. That's for a long ass time.
What, him in recovery?
Yes,
I believe it.
You think like with most animes, like yeah, they get hurt a little bit, but then they get back and walk it off. No, that lasts. A lot of things in the series, like going back to it after finishing it, these things had bigger effects on people than we like first acknowledged.
Well, the other thing too is like they make Gaara out to be like this insane fucking guy that like, you know, is possessed or whatever. And like, I don't know, like it's kind of hard to understand. Maybe you can shed some light on it.
Right.
Gaara so he's still human, but like that thing that he transforms into, is that like a jutsu or like what is that?
It is.
Or is it explained like later down the road?
It's kind of explained later. Like you just got to the point where Lee and Gaara fought. Right?
Well, I'm at the point where, so the Hokage is fighting Orochimaru as we speak.
Yes.
The jutsus already came out of him. The summoning jutsu has already came out.
Yeah.
I've met Jiraiya, and they show Orochimaru has learned the forbidden jutsu, which is technically the immortality or whatever.
Ooh, this takes me back. That is
Does that sound about right to you?
yes, I know exactly where you are, and oh my lord, this taking me back to my like.
So now I just watched Shino fight the puppet master guy. I can't remember his name.
He did fight Kankuro, didn't he?
He did fight Kankuro, and he beat his ass too.
Shino
He
don't
died in the process, but he beat his ass. At least I believe he died.
Shino does not play, and I feel like he doesn't get.
Shino, literally, bro, after watching that fight and the fight with the sound dude where he went into the guy's arm with the bugs or whatever, dude, I don't understand how Shino doesn't get the fucking love that he gets, man. I really just fucking don't.
He's great.
Dude,
it's
he's
just
literally
because...
mastered all of his fucking techniques.
Right.
And was already planning to be, they already like kind of confirmed he was going to be Chunin anyways. So like, why the fuck does he just get practically killed off?
Because his name is not Naruto or Sasuke, most likely.
Rip.
It's a shame that like frontliner type of effect that these characters have on them. It's a shame because then we got characters like Rock Lee and Shino and all that jazz who don't get enough attention because they're not the main characters. They're not the go-to of the team.
Right. Also, by the way, you just got skirted with the black stuff.
That's oil. Thank you very much.
Okay. But there was that, and then there's also So Hinata, I think, is another one of my favorites. Hinata, like that whole fucking story between her and Neji and that fight, literally made me love Hinata. I think so. Top 3: Hinata, Shino, and Sasuke. Right now, that's my top 3.
Yeah, they're honestly all great. Which is funny because Shino and Hinata are the same team.
It is, and while it's true, you also have to remember, people doubted Hinata so much.
Yeah, gotta love the underdog. That's why a lot of people like Naruto.
And when she fought Neji and they were doing the Byakugan, is that what it's?
Byakugan?
Byakugan?
Yeah.
I call it Byakugan.
That's not how you say it.
Byakugan.
Yeah.
That fight really blew my mind.
Oh, it's good.
I will admit that fight had more value to me than the. And you know what? I will take heat for this. That fight had more value to me than the Sakura and Ino fight.
You're holding it.
You're not gonna take heat for that. Most people are gonna agree with you on that one, most likely. That one was deep. But
what the fuck? You just walk in the package and he's just like, hey man, here.
Yep.
Does he at least have his 25-cent rocking horse?
Nah.
Wow, he couldn't even pick that up. Yes.
I already solved the challenge.
Did?
Patrick is bare bones this time around.
You already gave it to me.
Did? I challenge you to...
Patrick, I've gotta go.
He
Gary
beats another
needs
bat.
another
Gonna
bat.
rope again.
So, fun fact about this area, you know how it's just a blank, empty space of nothingness?
Yeah.
It was originally going to be an entire level. There's code in the original game and in this game. There is data of an unfinished Patrick Dream level where it's a bunch of like ice cream and candy and stuff, and that was the level.
I would love to have played that actually.
I do feel like this is more reflective of Patrick because, you know, his dream in that episode was just him and the little rocket horse.
Okay, so when I said like the worst enemy in this game, it's this guy. Fuck this guy.
Fuck that guy.
What's up with him?
He shoots oil that has a huge hitbox range, and if you don't know how to play him well, he takes forever to kill.
There's nothing like the smell of
That's why the bolo ramen technique is there, baby.
Yeah.
You know, SpongeBob for SpongeBob?
I like how Sakura I commented on it and like named SpongeBob directly by name.
I remember him saying Iron Man at one point.
I think like it was characters like that.
Yeah. Which is weird
You're
because
just not opening up boxes,
you
man.
want Iron Man?
Dude, I'm not saying I wouldn't be against Iron Man in Smash,
Right.
but how does it fit? And then what game are you taking him from?
Hopefully
Right.
Marvel. Because that's
Fucking please.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, if you want to bring characters from Marvel or Capcom or something, look at the Marvel vs. Capcom games for reference. That's what they did for Mega Man. They brought in the Rock Emperor.
But it's one move.
Yeah, that's one move, but even still, like, he actually acknowledged Marvel vs. Capcom for his moveset at the very least. Most of it's like Mega Man 2 and a handful of other games, but he still did.
Some X stuff, but not really.
But he still did, like, actually acknowledge, hey, Marvel vs. Capcom has some stuff, let's pull from there too.
Well, the other thing too is like, you know, as much as I would like to see something like that happen, it never will.
Well, without a doubt. It's a bit
Unless Marvel vs. Capcom somehow ends up on the fucking Switch. Which even then, are they really going to pick Iron Man as the person to be for that?
Emblematic of it.
Yeah, like
I would hope they would choose Wolverine. But I mean, I don't even
I see. Like I
don't
see.
even think
Here's the
Disney
thing. I don't think they would pick Wolverine. You want me to be honest with you? You know who I think they'll
Who do you
pick?
think they pick?
Honestly, probably Cap.
Good point. I could actually see a pretty fun movie.
Either Cap or Hulk. All right, I tell you what though. If they don't pick Hulk, but they pick Cap, I bet you second option probably would have been either Wolverine or Iron Man. War Machine is not happening.
War Machine would be an alternate costume for
It needs to be.
Okay. Is he still falling? I thought he was still slipping. All right.
So that is SpongeBob's Green.
Woo! That was actually a very quick level. Good job.